It is now the 26th of May, so 17 days after we split this colony, and we have been consistently feeding this colony every 2 to 3 days, and they have pretty much taken about 3/4 of the syrup every time, every 2 or 3 days. So we're just looking to see how they've done, and they've drawn out, this was the original one, they've drawn out 1, 2, 1.5, 2, 3 frames are drawn, and we'll just have a look at the bottom box as well. And it looks like they haven't really drawn out any combs in the bottom box, so this is unusual. We'll have to see what's happening to the sugar syrup, whether they're just eating it or whether they're storing it rather than drawing out comb. The temperature's been so cold, they're not wanting to draw out. So we'll probably decide to take out all these foundations and replace them with drawn comb to give them a chance to build up, because at the moment that's not enough space for them to build up quickly. We had hoped that they would have drawn out at least 1 box worth, so they've stagnated, and in order to not lose the colony strength we need to move in quick and give them enough support. And it's just a bit of a shame that it's been so cold and so wet recently. You can see that they've just started this frame, and looking in this frame it is as we feared, that they have stored the honey syrup rather than used it for comb building. So we've looked in the top box, and at least there is some brood. We've got a whole new frame, new wax and cap brood, so that looks really lovely. And we've got the honey syrup around the edge, which they've already started capping.
Scrambling to find somewhere to lay, she's got nowhere to go.
So this poor queen has laid up everywhere that she can, and we need to seriously help her. So we've put all the brood that was in the top box and the bottom box all together in the bottom box, and we are going to then put a box of drawn comb on top of it. Here, this is from the garage. And then next week, once the new bees have hatched, because it'll be 4 days until the new bees that she's made in here will hatch, 21 days in total from egg laying, they will then be able to clean up much more space and then allow her to lay some more. We will boost this colony with some open brood from this colony in about a week's time, and then just give them the boost that they need. They need more bees in here. So they're not on the horse chestnut, they're actually on here. That's what the sound is. The bees are not interested in the flowers, they're interested in the sticky leaves.
If you look down into the hive now, you can see the amount of work that's going on. There are hundreds of bees coming in and going out, because this is the first really nice day, and they've got a really good opportunity of going out and getting the pollen and nectar.
Can you see the waggle dance? So many bees that are shaking. So this is an update of the hive that we split on the 9th of May, and we've looked on the frame that had the capped queen cell and it's still capped. So we're a bit worried about this because it should only be capped for 8 days and then she should hatch, and it's been about 18 days, so she's 10 days overdue. So this is probably not a viable queen in here, but we're going to leave it till there is plenty of brood in this colony still, so there isn't a chance that there'll be laying workers yet. We found a few more queen cells that they've made, so they might hatch out by Saturday. If not, we will have to merge this colony back with another colony, with a queen-right colony, because they will have no hope of raising a queen. So the other hive that we split from the main one looks a little bit better. You can see there's a queen cell hatched at the bottom here, but there's also still a few more unhatched queen cells, which we'll leave at the moment until we see any other evidence of a good queen. We've just taken a queen cell out and just released this beautiful new queen, which you can't see. There. Isn't she great? So we're going to release her in the colony. We're going to release all the other queens out of the other capped queen cells, because this way they will not want to swarm, they won't caste swarm, but what will happen is each queen or princess will fight each other, and the healthiest one will survive and then get mated. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to release all the virgin queens into the colony. There she is. She's released. And let's have a look in here, shall we? This is fun. So we've got at least one queen running around. Oh, there's the tooting. So here she is. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to stop her from coming out. There she is. There she comes. There she is, and she's running around. Oh, we've lost her. There she is. Okay. This is interesting because she's actually being pinned down by the others. So she might be one that is not successful, and the other queen that we have released will be the successful one. There she goes. Let's hope that she has a chance. So after that excitement, we have gone through the whole hive. We know that there is a virgin queen in here because we've heard her tooting. We also know that these capped queen cells that are being guarded by these bees are ready to hatch because we've heard them piping. So what we're going to do is we're going to put these cells in the other hive that we have found that there's a queen cell that has definitely been probably dead because she's been intact for 18 days, and then hopefully a queen will emerge from that hive and she'll be accepted. But we can't take any of these bees with her, otherwise they will fight and possibly the queen cells will get damaged. So we'll have to gently brush these bees off. Taken the bees off this comb, and now, because there's no bees guarding, can you see the queen's got her tongue out? So she'll hatch within the next, I don't know, probably 2 minutes. So we'll put this in the hive as quick as possible, and they'll at least have one queen that will probably destroy all the other cells, and they'll be fine. Five days later, and we found that some of the queen cells have indeed been opened. So you can see this one is open at the top, so therefore that's been successfully merged. We've got another one here which has been eaten through the side, so we know that that's a really good sign that the virgin queen has been doing her business and making sure she's the only one. We have got some more queen cells which are still capped, but these are probably dead, so we'll just take them out. And yes, so definitely no sign of life in that. So we'll just give it a bit of a clean up and take the capped queen cells out. And we're going to see if we can find the virgin queen somewhere in the hive. This will be very difficult, so we're not expecting to see her. But if we do, we'll let you know. Well, we found one queen, if there is still a few queens. Look how the other bees are turning towards her, but she is still quite fast, so I'm not sure whether she's actually mated yet. But we better put this colony back together so that we don't disturb them anymore. But that's really nice to see, and they don't seem to be bothering her too much, so they've accepted her.